Hello there, and welcome to another episode of BION Sounds. Okay, so I'm currently working on the episodes of the Dave Grohl pedalboard that I'm giving away when we get to 1,000 subscribers. And while I work on that, because it's a lot, I want to make sure that that kind of series of 4 episodes are, you know, nice. And I'm also recording covers for each episode. So while I'm working on that, a few months ago, I joined a friend of mine, Adriano, via Zoom, so we could talk about how he mixed my song Canvas. And I would really appreciate if you guys can watch this video if you want to learn a little bit more about mixing songs. And he's a very experienced guy. He's an amazing person, an amazing human being. And basically, what we did is that we opened the session via Zoom and we went through the song. He opened the plugins and we talked about why he chose a few things. It's a very knowledgeable thing if you're interested in that kind of, nature of music. So I would really appreciate for you guys to watch that till the end. Also, if you haven't checked out my song yet, I'll leave it, you know, here or here or somewhere that you can just click and go there and watch it. Um, then maybe you can come back and check out how the song was mixed. And I will leave his contacts as well. So if you guys want to perhaps pay a little bit less than what you would pay here in the US to mix a song, you can definitely check him out, contact him, and hopefully you guys can do something together. You guys won't regret. The quality of his work is pristine and amazing. So I couldn't recommend enough. As my friend and as a great musician and mixer as well. So it's a win-win. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll go with the interview now.
All right, so we're here with Adriano Ferreira, aka Gigi.
Did you?
Man, first of all, I'd love to just thank you from the bottom of my heart to mix the song. It's a very important song for me. It's part of my healing path through everything that I went this year. So it's truly appreciated, and I couldn't choose anybody else than you. I mean, we have known each other since what, 2012, I
Something
believe.
like that.
So yeah, I would like for you to just introduce yourself and talk a little bit more about, what you do, what's your day by day, and references, whatever you want to put in.
All right. First of all, thanks for the invitation. It was an amazing experience mixing this song. As you said, we know for, I don't know, maybe more than 10 years, and it was amazing. Man, my pleasure. So, my name is Adriano. I'm a drummer, recording mixing engineer for 9 years. I've been doing this professionally. So yeah, this song is amazing. I loved all the tones that you did. And yeah, let's start it.
Awesome, man. So, do you want to start through what was the most complicated part for you to do? Because I know that once you record a song in your own studio is one thing, but then, just grabbing whatever I recorded in my own garage at the time, and sent it to you, what was the hardest part for you to just like maybe make sense of what's what? Or I know that I put everything, like I try to describe everything as good as possible, in order for you, to make it easier for you. But what's the difference between, first of all, recording everything yourself and then sitting down to mix a song that you recorded versus someone else that it's, sending you tracks?
Man, first of all, I would say that you did a great job. All the tones was good to work and was amazing. I really loved how you recorded the drums. The guitars that you sent to me, two different channels. I think it was just the eyes, right? One of them you put some pedals, and
Yep.
and you sent me some the channels with the amp. I think I don't
Yeah, so
remember.
I recorded from the orange head that I had that had like almost like
Output something.
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
trying to mimic an actual cabinet.
Yeah, as I was saying, all the tones was amazing. One thing that if I was recording this, I would suggest you. I had it's not the word is not problem, but
Hmm.
I would say some problems with the percussion because I think you put so many percussions all the time. And
Hmm.
one thing that I did, it was I cutted some parts so the song can breathe a little bit. Of course, it wasn't a problem, but I felt that you can make some contrast in the song doing this. So yeah, you can check this. We are having the tambourine channel. You can see that I think you recorded more than that.
Yes.
You can check in the
Yeah,
beginning.
I
I
kind of
just
swapped them out. So when I'm playing the tambourine, I'm not playing the shakes and vice versa. But
yeah that
yeah, my idea was to record and have it there just in case if we need it. It's better to have it and and be able to cut. But I'm glad that you did that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It wasn't a problem. You did a great job, but it's something that I had in my mind to do it. So I think I put a little bit of contrast so you can feel that the music
Awesome.
breath a little bit. So yeah, and yeah, we talked on cell phone in messages that
Hmm.
about the acoustic guitar. I think
Yep.
I would suggest you to record a little bit different because I had some difficult to make it work in the song. Maybe
Hmm.
you could try, I don't know, another microphone. But as I was saying, everything was well recorded, but it's just a detail, man.
Of course, of course. Okay. So what did you do to maybe we can start with the drums. What did you do to the drums? The reference was Paramore's Decode, right? So
That's
that was
right.
the main one. That was the song that I chose and I sent to you like, "Hey, I want this song to sound a little bit like this." Mainly because the drums are right there in the face. It's like a punch in the face every time that you hit anything.
That's right. Yeah, as I was saying, all the drums was really well recorded. And when I start to mix something, I need to have a reference so I can make some, how can I say, I can make some decisions what I will do in the song. And as you said, because you sent me a Paramore song that it's amazing band and I'm really fan of it, it was easy because as I said, I really love the band, so I already knew how to get that sound.
Hmm.
So first of all, we can let's see. I will change something so you guys can see clearly. So we have all the drums here. So one thing that I do is to separate the instruments, I would say, so you can see we have kick mic. So this channel goes out for in this channel, so I can make different, I can
Like
put
types of
different.
compression, you can treat it differently.
That's right. For example, in this case, we have just one channel, but you can see, for example, in this snare channel, we have six channels. So all of this six channel goes out in this channel.
Hmm.
So it's something that I
It would be
can,
similar
I
to
don't
like a
know.
parallel compression or something like that. Like
That's right.
you
That's
just,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. So as I was saying, so it's something that I normally do, and we
Hmm.
have just two buzzes. That it's a room channel and a crusher channel. The room probably it was on a reverb plugin that I don't have here. Probably already freezed, so I
Hmm.
can make the session a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
And the last one is a crusher that it's it's a fucking heavy compression. So yeah,
Nice.
that's it. I don't know, maybe we can play these drums. Or one thing that I was missing, that all of these drums go out in this drum bus, and then I'm using this EQ, compression, and more compression.
Nice.
These two compressors, normally, for example, this the first one, I like to put my attack something like in the middle,
Mm-hmm.
so I can cut a little bit of the attack of the drums. So one thing that I do all the time is to make the drums really punch and really spiky, and I put this compressor in the last channel. You can feel that all of the shells are punchier, but not so spiky that you can hurt
Yeah.
your ears.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
that's
and
including overheads as well, or just like drums, like the shells and stuff like that.
yeah, all the drums, the
Okay,
cymbals as well.
cool.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe we can play back the drums a little bit.
Sure.
Let's see. You can see, for example, in this snare channel that I'm using a sample. Probably it was a one-shot sample that you don't have any, how can I say?
The ghost notes.
Yeah, all the ghost notes I use the snare itself, but
Yeah.
in this channel you can see just the bow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just the
Just
hitting
just the
really
main hit.
hard.
Yeah.
That's right. And one thing that changes the drums so much is snare room sample. It's just the microphones of the room that I
Mhm.
mix with the sample. So like this. So you can see the snares without the sample and with the sample. So you feel the drums.
It's like a gunshot.
That's right. And I don't know, the rooms I use it a lot. I mean, I love to put room mics in
Mhm.
in the drums.
Make it bigger.
So that's right. Go ahead.
What about the bass drum? Because it was the first time that I recorded with the 24-inch bass drum that I got. So I was a little bit
Man,
nervous and just like I'm not 100% sure because I know that the 22 I'm already used to it, so I know how to record it a little bit better. But it's like a longer. I mean, we have the same drum set. You know exactly what I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Uh-huh.
So it's a longer drum, 22, a little bit smaller. But then it was the first time I had just got the same drum, the Star Classic, with the 24-inch bass. So how was that? The difference, like
Man,
between the 22 and the 24, does that make a difference to you, like in the mixing part?
of course, you did a great job. One curious thing is normally when I put a sample in the snare, I feel that the kick will sound a little bit weak, and it wasn't the case. So I just used trigger sample on the snare, and the kick I didn't put
Just kept it
because it
natural.
was, that's right. It was sounding amazing already. You can check the microphone on the kick, really beefy and low end. One thing that I did is using these transient shapers so you can feel the attack. You can feel without the plugins. It was sounding already good, and with the plugins.
Nice.
Yeah, just with attack and everything. Yes, man. All of the drums was sounding amazing. The tones I really loved. Let's solo the toms a little bit. Yeah, normally I use all of these plugins in all of the shells. First of all, I started with a transient shaper, and then this
SSL.
console EQ that I loved. I love the dynamics, the compressor, and yeah, this plugin to gate a little bit of the tones, and this NLS channel to saturate the tone. One thing that I like to do is to not gating 100% of the tones, because sometimes I feel that, how can I say, the bleed will help the drums sound even bigger. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree with you. Every time that I'm mixing whatever, I'm mixing like more basic mix. Of course, it's not as good as yours, but
Yeah,
um, I always try to live a little bit of that natural sound because for me, there's two different things. First of all, the whole thing sounds a little bit unnatural because you're cutting off some of the microphones. But then when the microphones come in, you have that kind of like some air, like you can hear something else getting into the mix that wasn't there before. So it's kind of weird.
that's right. Yeah, of course it depends the style that you are mixing. It
Hmm.
depends how the drummer are hitting. I mean, if it is a bad drummer, will sound bad, so you need to cut and put in some gates and everything. So
Of
yeah,
course.
as I said, I've been doing this, and I love to not gating 100%. It's the same with the snare as well, and the kick,
Hmm.
and that's it.
So then maybe we should move to the bass.
Yeah, bass, let's go. So, let me play a little bit of just the bass itself. Yeah, you can hear a little bit of clipping, something maybe you pushed a little bit of your preamp, I don't know, but in the contest it was sounding amazing.
Hmm.
So I just use a small EQ, compressor, same
SSL,
console
yeah.
plugin, that's right, and a limiter. One thing that really changes the song is the automation. I will show you. It's
Hmm.
something that I really love to do. As I was saying, the beginning of our conversation is to put contrast so you can feel that the sound is, you know what I'm saying, like breathing. So it's something that I love to do. For example, in the chorus of the song, you the volume gets a little bit louder.
Hmm.
And one
Yeah.
thing that I love to do as well is to put the first attack of the note a little bit loud. So when you start a new part of the song, you feel that attack I can show you. So you feel that
Hmm.
pushes into your face.
So just so you know, because I don't think I told you, but the bass I recorded from my Mesa Boogie has the same kind of feature where I can take it from like an emulated kind of speaker from the back. So that's how I recorded that.
Amazing. Sounds amazing, man. All
And then
right.
maybe we can go to guitars.
Yeah, guitars. I really love the sound as I was saying. I took the channels from pedals that you sent to me,
Yeah.
and I put inside this plugin that I love is Neural DSP
Hmm.
Gojira X, and I just used this for the sound. And something that I love to use is these cabinets. Is from GDD. It's called Studio Cabzilla,
Nice.
because you can mix different cabinets in the same plugin. So, I mean, in fact, it's different cabinets and different speakers and microphones
Hmm.
in the same plugin. Just to show you with the cabinets of the Neural, so you can compare the sound. So this is the IR of the Neural
Hmm.
DSP. And then using the GDG Studio Caps. Yeah, both sounds good,
Yeah,
but it's something
you
that
could
I
probably get close to the Neuro DSP from the Zilla, but I mean, you could probably have more alternatives there to actually do shape the sound however you think it's best.
yeah, I agree with you. And then just use this EQ. You can let's check it out with and without. I just cut the harshness
Yep.
of the guitar. Then with this one, I just put a little bit of high frequencies and mid frequencies as well, high mid.
Hmm.
So you can hear the guitar shines a little bit. And then
Yeah.
I compressed a little bit. So you can feel the chugs like
That's nice.
that's
And then
right.
so we had two guitars, right? The three guitars. So there was a left and right of the Gibson, and then the Fender right in the center. Did you do anything different to them, or it was basically like the same idea, same kind of amps to both sides and to the center one?
No, I did something different. So all of the rhythm guitars I just put in the same channel, and like leader guitars I put in a different channel,
Hmm.
and I used different amps as well. So I like to do something like to make the lead guitar sounds like in your face
Hmm.
with the rhythm. I like to use different amps so the lead guitars will sound in front of the rhythm guitars. That's right.
Hmm.
I normally I use different channels to make the tone different. I don't know if you are
Yeah, yeah,
understanding what I'm saying.
to cut through the mix because it's a heavy
To
mix. Like,
cut through, that's right. So we can check it out. I use the same plugins, cutting a little bit, compressing, and just a easy EQ,
hmm.
simple EQ.
And then what's left? I mean, we have vocals,
Well,
right?
we have vocals and acoustic guitar. So let me show you the acoustic guitar. One curious thing that I did is to put reverb plugin from this company, Purified. It's amazing. So I put this plugin inside the acoustic guitar, so you will feel like that it's like another microphone, but just capturing the ambience of the acoustic guitar. Let me
Like
show
if it was
you.
actually in a room, in
That's
a
right. Let me
treated,
show you.
decent room, and not in the garage.
That man, it was amazing. The sound, it was sounding good. So with the plugin and without, the acoustic guitar just sounds a little bit more open, and
Yes.
yeah, that's it. So
Nice.
we can move to vocals. The vocals, as I was saying, it was really well recorded. I just tuned a little bit, but it was sounding good already. As we
Yeah.
talked a little bit
And by
before.
the way, just so people know, I didn't want to mess with the recordings of the instruments. I wanted to sound natural, just like everything that I do in the channel. One of the things for me, and I talked to you about that, is I was always the kind of perfectionist that I always wanted like everything needs to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, I'm not putting out. And that was the main idea for me to start the channel was like, I'm gonna put it out. I don't care if it's perfect. I don't care if it's like I want to see my evolution and I want to make it till I make it, you know? Like it's just a matter of like keep doing, keep making it better and better. If you're waiting for you to be ready for something, you'll never be ready because you're not gonna have the experience to actually be ready to get there. So now I'm recording like the covers from Blink-182. Like I don't like to edit anything. Like if I can play, I can play it. If I can't play, I won't play it. Or it's gonna come out the way that it is. If it's a little bit behind, or if I rush it a little bit, it's gonna be there. But then we sat down and I was like, I think we need to just like do a little tune up on the vocals. Just because I'm not a singer, you know. So for
You
me,
are, man.
no, I wanted to make it as best as we could. Of course, it's not like super. I mean, we didn't mess with a lot. I don't think that you did like super crazy pitches
Uh-huh.
or anything like that. It was a little bit more basic, like a few notes that were not hitting the actual pitch. But yeah, I just wanted people to understand like how we did all of that.
Yeah, well, of course. Well, just one thing that I would like to talk a little bit. We are living in a world that everything needs to sound perfect, needs to, you know what I'm saying, to be perfect all the time. And I don't know, I don't like this type of thing because first of all, we are humans and when we are not perfect. And I would say that this little bit of the mistakes are good because you can feel that, you know, it's not a machine playing, it's not a, you know what I'm saying, not a robot singing. So yeah, I
I
really
agree.
like this. Yeah, I really like this human feeling. And man, you did a great job.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
As I was saying, I just used almost the same plugins in all channels.
Hmm.
We can start with two de-essers. Then I just use DZQ and SSL again and a compressor. And let me solo the vocals a little bit.
A blank page with a lot of potential.
So first plugin I used Doubler, and that you can feel your vocals a little bit spread. Let me
Hmm.
show you with and without it.
A blank
Without it,
page with a lot of potential.
then
A blank page with a lot of potential.
it's not so loud, but let me solo.
A blank page with a lot of potential.
If you are using headphones, you can feel that the vocals
Yeah.
are a little bit stereo. Then a parallel, just to make sound more upfront.
A blank page with a
Look at
lot of
this,
potential.
minus 16 dB, compressing very much.
Yeah.
And then a small verb.
A blank page with a lot of potential.
You can hear a different instrument as well because I put the
The shake.
tambourine and the
Yeah.
shaker as well. And a large verb.
A blank page with a lot of potential. All I need is blood.
Yeah,
Nice.
let me show you with and without it.
A blank page with a lot of potential. All I need is the light of a sun.
Yeah, man, I would say that you did a really great job because I love to record more than one channel of a person singing. So you record two times and you put different how can I say, different channels in different speakers, know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
for the first voice in little bit of in the left and the second voice on the right, so you can feel a little bit of I don't know, a different feeling.
Away from fears of mine.
Then two channels panned 100%.
Away from fears of mine.
You feel that the vocals are bigger. Yeah, and then this high and low voice, let's see.
So break the patterns
Yeah, nothing crazy. Same plugins. Let me show you just a curious point that is really important is the mix bus. So all of the tracks goes in this channel, and I put, let's see. So first of all is a EQ pull tech, then a compression, and then this plugin that I loved from
I use that one
Waves.
as well.
Yeah, man, and because you have a tape emulation and EQ
Hmm.
that it's mid-side and
And the
more.
spreader.
Yeah, that's right. I'm using
Yeah.
spreader a little bit. And this black box, it's really important in this mix because as our reference sounds a little bit, how can I say, you can feel, for example, the decode from Paramore sounds a little bit saturated. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I put this plugin to emulate this knob that is
Hmm.
saturation itself. Let me show you with and without it. It's not doing a big thing, but it's
Hmm.
just a little bit so you can feel that the song is a little bit dirtier, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And this soft limit do almost the same, is to you feel that the song is crushing, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And
Everything's a little bit tighter.
that's right. And then the last plugin is inflator. Then it does what the name it is, inflate your song. Let me show you a little bit. Yeah, just a small thing.
That's awesome,
It's
man.
just
So roughly, how long would take for you to mix a song like that?
yeah. Normally, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours. It depends of the quality of the recording. And of course, I have my template. The plugins normally I change, but this makes my job really easier because everything is organized and with the color and everything.
Hmm.
So yeah, normally something like that, 4 to 7 hours.
Again, I would love to thank you for, first of all, being here and doing this with me. This is amazing. I love your work, and you know, being able to send the song to you. And of course, there's more songs coming. Don't worry, and they're gonna be sent
Almost.
to you for sure. But please just leave your, any way that people can follow you or people can reach out to you so they can hopefully mix a song or an album or work with you in whatever way they're looking for, because I think that that's important. That's something, it's your work, and we want to spread the word.
You can follow me on Instagram. My studio account is Boomer Studio, so it's Boomer Studio in English. And I have my personal account that is Adriano Ferreira. You can type so people can find me, and that's it. Just send me a message. I would love to contribute in these songs. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. And I'll leave the links for his stuff as well on the bottom. That way you can just click on it and just go and talk to Adriano, because I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to be amazed with his work. So man, again, thank you so much, and I cannot wait for us to work together again on the next one.
Let's do it, man. Thanks again. Let's go.